Hi, magandang gabi po sa ating mga kababayan. Ngayon po ay nandito tayo sa ating Champions in the City Roaring Success Stories from the Google for Education Symposium. I'm so excited to be here and I'm so excited to meet again my fellow champions. Okay, so let's get started. Ngayon po, before I call them, if you have any questions or comments regarding our episode tonight, please make sure to put them in the comments box. Ano po? Maraming salamat po. So I'm excited to introduce my fellow champions from the Philippines. Let's start with Miss Wang Reyes, who's from DepEd and who's a Google certified innovator and also a trainer. Miss Wang, good evening.
Hello.
So excited to see you.
Yeah. So good evening, everyone. We're excited din, Sir Gary. Yeah. So excited sa sitwasyon ng online, diba? Sobrang na-miss ko ito.
Oo nga.
Diba? So,
Okay.
ayan.
Oh, sige, Miss Weng. I know ako, excited din ako makakwentuhan pa yung mga kasama nating champion sa Singapore, ano? So let me call on Miss June. Miss June is also a certified trainer and innovator from South Manila. Miss June.
Hi, good evening, Sir Gary, Miss Weng, and to everyone watching, good evening.
Yan, okay. So tawagin na natin yung mga susunod pa. Excited din ako makausap si Sir Alvin. Sir Alvin is also an innovator and trainer, ano? Sir Alvin, tara na.
Good evening, Sir Gary. Good evening, Miss Weng and Miss June. Magandang gabi po sa lahat na nasa Pilipinas at sa inyong bakal.
Ayan. Okay, nice to see you again, sir. So let's call on Sir Gab. Sir Joseph Gabriel Educado is also an innovator and a trainer. And ayan, busy siya ngayon. And we're thankful na kahit na may problem si Sir Gab, ay nandito pa rin siya sa connection. Sir Gab, let's go! Ayan, mukhang may problem talaga siya sa connection. So, mamaya-maya, join sa atin si Sir Gab, ano? Let me call on Sir Kirby. Sir Kirby, who's also a trainer and innovator and a fellow champion. Sir Kirby, come on down.
Hi everyone, hi Sir Gary, Miss Weng, Miss June, Sir Alvin, and to all our viewers both from Facebook and YouTube. Good evening and
Yes.
magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Magandang gabi po. Ayan, let's continue. Miss MJ, Miss MJ. Join us please. Miss MJ is also an innovator, trainer, and a coach. Ayan. Miss MJ, kumusta na?
Ay, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat and welcome na welcome kayo sa ating session ngayong gabi. Nakakamiss pala yung ganito online, ano?
Oo, nakakamiss
So,
din, ano?
ayan. So, hello po sa inyo lahat. Hello, madlang people from Philippines.
Ayan.
Mabuhay!
Mabuhay. Ayan. Thank you, Miss MJ. And the last but not the least, si Sir Charles Emmanuel Isidro. Sir Charles, who's also a trainer and innovator. Sir Charles, can you join us, please?
Hello po. Good evening,
Ayan.
everyone. So, we are very happy po to have this live session with our viewers. And good evening po. So, let's start.
Ayan, oh. I'm so excited to see everyone again kasi hindi ako nakapag-spend ng time sa inyo during the symposium. Konting-konti yung time natin, no? So, bago tayo ma-excite lahat, so, sharing na tayo. Let's get started with the sharing, ano? So, what were your first impressions of Singapore when we arrived? Kasi sabay-sabay, karamihan sa amin dito, kung para po dun sa mga hindi nakakalam, karamihan po sa amin, magkakasama din po pala sa flight na hindi namin alam na magkakasama kami, ano? So, ayan, marami tayong kwento dyan. So, your first impression when you arrive in Singapore, any cultural experiences or moments that stood out to you? Sige, who'd like to volunteer first?
Parang, Sir Gary, ang best na magsabi ng experience na ay si Teacher MJ.
Naku, ayan.
Go, MJ!
No.
Sige, Miss MJ, come on. Kumusta yung experience mo?
Ayan.
Kasi ako biglang nagulat na lang din, ano?
Experience. Hindi ko ma-explain hanggang ngayon actually parang cloud9 pa rin. Parang feeling ko nandun pa rin ako sa moment na yun. Pero sobrang hindi ko malilimutan. Sobrang saya. Um, ang dami kong mga realization in life nung papunta pa lang ako. Tapos, nung nandun na ako, um, grabe talaga. Sabi ko, hindi, actually, nung binabasa ko nga yung question, parang, sabi ko parang hirap din sagutin kasi ang dami mong mga experience. Tapos, like, um, yung, ang dami, yung like magbaba ka ng bag or yung pagsakay mo, ibang-iba talaga. Tapos sobrang magalang yung mga tao at lahat sila nagte-thank you, kahit sobrang liit na bagay lang, hindi sila nakakalimutan mag-thank you. Tapos kung i-compare mo talaga dun sa culture natin, sobrang iba. Ayan, kaya actually hindi ko ma-explain yung
Excitement.
yung experience
Diba?
ko. Actually, pag kinikwento ko nga siya sa family ko, sa friends, parang nagpapatong-patong yung kwento ko kasi gusto kong ikwento lahat, yung every single moment. So, ayun. Ayun,
Ang dami kasing kwento, Miss MJ?
sobra. Parang
Excited.
hindi, yung day 0 pa lang, tapos yung day 1 hanggang doon sa last day. Basta hindi ko, sa in summary, sobrang amazing. Sobra.
Amazing.
Sobrang
Ayan.
amazing.
Ayan. Thanks, Miss MJ. Ayan. O, sino yung gustong sumunod? O, should I call someone, Miss? Si Sir Alvin. Sir Alvin, go ahead. Kumusta ang experience pagdating ng Singapore?
Thank you, Sir Gary. Ako naman po, since it's the first time that I've been to Singapore, talagang it's a very, sabi nga ni Ms. MJ, it's an amazing experience. When we were there, it felt like, sabi ko sa mga kasama, para tayong nasa United Nations because definitely you can't just see Singaporeans. Well, Singaporeans alone are composed of different ethnicities, particularly Malay, Chinese, and Chinese. Sinamahan pa ng ibang mga businessmen from different parts of Europe and America. So parang feeling ko talaga, sabi ko nga po, it felt like I'm in the capital city in the novel of Hunger Games. It's like the place, the melting pot of every culture, the melting pot of innovations, and it's really good to see how, sabi rin to ni Miss MJ kanina na napakagalang ng mga tao. The level of courtesy is really amazing. And I like how intentional the whole city was designed for. For example, very consistent yung pagkakaroon ng areas for visually impaired. Sa kahit na anong station, sa kahit na anong buildings, you can definitely see the consistency of the availability and access that they can get whenever they go to these public places. Also, nakakatuwa rin pong makita yung mga stickers na nakalagay sa kanilang mga train stations na nakalagay parang you have to let someone sit, stand up Sally.
Yeah. Ang galing,
Intentional with mga intentional stickers that would really show the level of courtesy of people. And when it comes to cultural experience, sobrang layo po talaga. It's too far from the Philippines. Pero sabi ko nga po, it felt like I'm in a perfect city where everything is perfectly laid out and everyone is moving at the same time in the same place. And in some moments, I have been told the people I'm with, I somehow miss the Philippines. The noise, the chaos was somehow something na nakaka-miss mo talaga. And those things about Singapore really stood out for me. And I wish I could go back again.
Sir Alvin, hindi naman malabong hindi ka makabalik doon, Ngayon pang champion ka. For sure, you'll have another chance to go back to Singapore, And I like what you mentioned, yung perfect city. Pagdasal natin yan dito sa Pilipinas, pwede rin. Kaya kailangan natin i-educate yung mga
Sana
Pinoy.
all.
Yeah.
Mapapasana all ka na lang, di ba? Pag nandun ka sa Singapore.
Perfect talaga. Sobrang for everyone, Yeah, that's nice. Alam ko, and obviously, enjoy tayo lahat sa airport pa lang. One of the well, I think it's the best airport in the world, Changi Airport, ano? Kaya doon pa lang para tayo nasa playground na. And we don't have the luxury of time. Kaya, sige, okay. Yan. Anyway, sige, si Sir Miss June, yes, go ahead. What's your experience? First
Ako
impression of
naman,
Singapore?
Sir Gary siguro, sige. Ako, actually the time that we landed, wala pang nagsisink in sa akin kasi ang concern ko noon, kailangan makabili tayo ng card no para makasakay sa public transport.
Very
Kailangan
true.
makapagpalit ng makapag-convert ng peso to SGD no para makabili ng mga kailangan bilhin pa. So I wasn't able to appreciate the beauty of Changi Airport the moment that we landed. It was only until we were going home that I fully appreciated it. And I was talking to yung mga kasama ko po doon sa airport. Sabi ko, this is truly, the number one airport in the world. It's very obvious why. Kasi ang ganda niya, ang linis. Basta it didn't feel like an airport at all. It felt like a hotel.
Yeah.
Yun pinag-uusapan namin. Kaya maski medyo na-delay yung flight namin pa uwi, it wasn't too much of a hassle kasi masarap namang maghintay and to just enjoy the sight. So that's for the airport. And then again, we were only able to fully appreciate Singapore when we got to visit some very famous popular places around Singapore, like the Merlion, the Marina Bay Sands and such. Dun ko talaga na-appreciate particularly the public transport. And sabi nga ni Sir Charles, mapapasana all ka na lang talaga eh. In fact, Sir Charles was our master navigator back then. Tapos si Sir Gab was our also the navigator 1. Kasi talagang without their help, nako, siguro naligaw na po.
Na.
I absolutely have no sense of direction. So na-appreciate ko yung transport system and talagang it's something that we truly want to wish for the Philippines to have in the future. Parang hindi nahihirapan ng ating mga kababayan to go from one place to another. It doesn't matter how far it is. To go from one place to another, sana madali lang para sa ating lahat. And then also the food, of course. Sabi ko sa mga kasama ko na hindi tayo aalis dapat dito sa Singapore na hindi tayo nakakatikim ng kaya toast. And so, we were, hindi naman sir, kaya toast. Kasi diba yung coffee roti here in the Philippines, nawala na siya pa isa-isa eh. So, sabi ko, dapat matikman natin yung talagang authentic kaya toast. So, the food was also one of the things na we really enjoyed experiencing in Singapore. And then also, what else? Ang linis niya, malinis yung lugar. And even if you just walk around, okay lang. And then, diba sir, tapos kapag tatawid ka, the moment you step into the pedestrian lane, the cars would just stop.
To stop, yes.
It's not something that...
talaga sila. No?
Correct, diba? It's something that you don't really experience in the Philippines. Para tayo, kailangan tumakbo ka, no? Unahan mo siya. No? Hindi sila titigil para sa'yo. So, those are some of the things. Hindi ko na po mention lahat kasi para I will let the others mention the other things that we have experienced in Singapore. Thank you.
Very true yan, Miss June, ano? Kasi, ito tip lang, ano? Naisip ko lang kasi sabi mo na-enjoy mo yung airport. Kasi tapos na-delay kayo, yung iba, intentional na ang connecting flight nila ay airport or they want to stay in the airport for a longer hour kasi you can do a lot of things in the airport. May free movie na hindi ko magawa kasi nga uuwi na ganyan. So, tip lang yan, ano? Tip lang yan na you can spend the whole day or half day baka bitin yan sa airport pa lang, ano? Yan. Daming experience. So, sige, hingin naman natin ng kwento si Miss Weng. Miss Weng, kumusta ang experience?
So, experience sa pagbabalik.
Yes,
actually,
pagdating kay kasi pag hindi ka namin kasabay sa sa air.
Oo. Ako yung yan. Ako yung mag-isa na nag-flight kasi lately ko lang tawag dito, nalaman na kayo pala ang flight nyo is 5:40. Sobrang aga, 'di ba? Tapos although may choose ako na piliin yun, kaya kasi hindi ko kaya yung ganun kaaga. So may choice naman. So ako naman pag may choice, okay lang. So actually yung experience parang parang pang 4 times ko nang bumalik. Kaya, 'di ba, Sir Gary? And even Sir Gary is not first time, 'di ba? So parang for long, parang 2 to 3 years bumalik ganyan. Nung una, parang kasi yung first trip namin with family. So, nakadepende ako doon sa pag na-navigate. Kasi hindi, like Ma'am Miss June, hindi ako navigator. Medyo ayoko ng mga ganon. Gusto ka lang, susunod sa'yo, ganon.
Oo.
So, ayoko
Ayaw
ng
na
mga
mag-isip.
ganon. Basta susunod lang ako.
Relax
Yan,
lang.
susunod lang ako, ganon. Oo, relax lang. So, ayoko na-stress pagka nasa ganon. Tapos, yung first, parang dapat mga, na-delay ng 30 minutes yung dating ko, yung plane nakahang lang siya. So, parang up and down, left and right. So, medyo nahihilo na ako. So, ako gusto ko siyang i-try na pagbaba ko, mag-trend ako. Kasi, di ba, madali lang ang transfer sa Singapore, trend lang,
Correct.
lilipat ka lang.
Oo.
So, parang, nahihilo talaga ako. Sabi ko, parang hindi ko kaya mag-commute. Tapos, parang, tapos, nagtanong ako dun sa, parang dun sa parang information. Sabi niya, siguro nakikita niya na namumutla ako. Tapos sabi niya, you want me to book a taxi? So parang thinking ko taxi, it's okay. Tapos yung pala, it's not a taxi, it's a Grab. Sabi ko, okay. Tapos sabi niya, do you want, you pay in cash or card? So sabi ko, of course, card. So wala pa akong Tapos pag ganun, tapos ko, ang mahal naman ng taxi ko. Pag kinonvert ko, 1,300. So pero syempre, the comfort, diba? So sabi ko, okay na, everything sa hotel, so excited. So tapos sabi ko, ang mahal, dapat maaral namin ni MJ na dapat magte-trend kami. Okay? So, nangyari naman yon. So excited na makita yung Jewel. Kasi before, wala pa yung Jewel, diba? Kasi na ako dumating, gabi na. So, wala na siya. So, pag uwi ko, expected ko na makikita ko siya. Kaya lang, ang flight namin is 10:30, ang bukas na 11. So, hindi ko siya nakita. Tapos, gusto ko din libutin yung airport, promise, mga nakikinig. Sobrang ganda niya. Sobrang, kahit mag-antay ka doon ng matagal, ma-appreciate mo, you will appreciate everything. Kasi when we talk about best is everything, comfort, leisure. So, everything bibigay sa'yo. All you have to do, mahaba lang yung time mo to spend, to roam around. So, magpamasahe. Sabi ko kay MJ, meron dun yung massage chair, punta tayo dun. Kaya lang hindi na namin nagawa. Pati yung maglalaro ka ng mga video games, hindi na namin nagawa kasi nga, parang, ang aga na namin nun, pero parang hindi pa rin maaga. So, on time yung Cebu pa. On time
siya ngayon. Kung kailan mo siya gusto
so, hindi siya nalilate. Sabi ko, pag malilate to, gala, gano'n. So, yung moment na yon parang ako pinaka na-appreciate ko that time is yung transpo. Kasi everyday nag-MRT naman ako. So, sabi ko nga, sana ganito lahat nung transpo dito sa Pilipinas, the people encouraged to commute because yung commute is very convenient. Okay. Just parang madali lang. Then nag-commute na kami na MJ, inaral na. Tapos I'd like to thank kay Sir Mike. Siya yung navigator namin that time, the first time na ganito lang. Tapos yun na, then nakapasyal kami sa Bugis, sa Marina Bay because of the relatives sa MJ. So far, my experience is good, it's nice, and mingle with you and other teams. So nakaka-appreciate. Ayan, Sir Gary.
Ayan, thanks Miss Feng, Kaya ayan, tip yan, pwede kayong mag-spend ng half day or whole day sa Changi Airport, one of the best airport in the world. If it's not, I think it's number 1. Kasi pwede kayong manood ng sine, magpamasahe, libre itong mga to. Kasi sabi nga ni Miss June, it's not an airport. It's a combination of a hotel, kasi meron din doon, at saka, swimming pool meron din, pero yun may bayad na. Yan. O sige, Sir Kirby, ikaw naman. Can you share us your story when you arrive in Singapore?
All right. Thank you, Sir Gary. Before I share my story, I just like to highlight and have a quick shout out po sa mga viewers po natin. I see some via 22 peeps over here. It's Sir Jobel. Hello po. Ang isa sa mga kasama namin, we also have Sir Carl. Yung mga pinapanood ko lang po dati sa DepEd TV, Sir Mark Anthony, and one of our idols sa Bicol, it's Sir Jeremy. Magandang gabi po.
Yes, Sir
And to
Jeremy.
our Google Champion all the way from Malaysia, it's Sean. Hi, brother Sean, my team Fantastic Five. Thank you for joining us tonight. And so, in my experience, actually masyado na pong nakakainggit. Kumbaga, kung ako hindi nyo kasama, sobra na akong maiinggit po sa mga kwento na narinig ko. No? But I just wanna highlight my experience where meron akong laging sinasabi whenever I go to places. Although, just to share, it's my second time being there, but I'm grateful that I'm with amazing people, both sa mga kasama ko sa hotel, sa travel, and at the same time sa buong Team Philippines. Sobrang grateful ko po kasi I had an amazing experience. But yun, what I like to highlight is that my experience when I went to Singapore this time is that ang dami kong tell me you are a Filipino without telling me you are a Filipino moments. Like, for example, pag bumabiyahe kami sa train, sa bus, I had this automatic feeling na ilalagay yung bag sa harap. Sa mga kasamahan ko po, sino po ang nakaka-relate dyan? Diba? So, alam mong Filipino po yung mga nakasakay doon sa train, sa bus, kasi naglalagay ng bag sa harap. Where in fact, hindi naman talaga kailangan. Hindi po kailangan sa Singapore. Mga viewers, hindi po ganon sa Singapore. Ano pa, whenever we go to restaurants at saka pagkakain kami, ang unang iniisip is sinong magbabantay sa upuan. There's always a person na dapat may maiiwan sa upuan. Yan. Wherein, when you see other Singaporeans, they just leave their phones or probably payong or an important item. Doon lang, ganun lang nila nire-reserve yung isang spot or area. So, that shows na sobrang grabe yung discipline and at the same time admirable talaga yung safety sa kanila, 'di ba? And what else? Kasi ako jologs po talaga ako, like parang gusot-gusot yung damit ko and all, but people there doesn't care about how you look, 'di ba? Parang it's okay na kahit kagigising mo lang doon, okay lang din. And for me it's very refreshing. Masyadong nakakadagdag sa comfort, 'di ba? That you can be who you want to be, kung ano ka talaga, 'di ba? Like you can be the Jologs version of yourself and nobody would care. And last one, I think yung pinaka na-admire ko is the respect for elders. Whenever we go to restaurants or sa mga establishment po, you will see older people na nagsiserve pa din, nag-work pa din, kahit na probably these people are like 70, 80 years old na. Pero grabe, hindi sila, alam niyo yan, we don't look down to them. Hindi natin sila parang, we don't pity, di ba? So mga ganun. But mas nakaka-proud kasi di ba parang how I wish at this age ganito din ako. Kaya ko pa to. Yeah, like, grabe yung saludo ko sa ganong situation nila. So, ayun, aside from it has very amazing sceneries, nakaka-proud na transportation system, walang masamang mag-hope na balang araw magiging ganun din ang Pilipinas. So, magtiwala po tayo and yan. I hope you also experience the beauty of Singapore.
Singapore, ano? Yeah. Thank you, Sir Kirby. Okay, now let's hear it from Sir Charles. Sir Charles, kumusta? Ikaw ang one of the navigator eh.
Ako ba ang navigator? Our group po nila Miss June, Sir Kirby, Sir Alvin, and Sir Gab po. So kami magkakasama po sa hotel. So sabi, yung tanong is first impression, but for me, hindi talaga siya first impression because lagi ako nasa Singapore. Every year halos po nasa Singapore ako. But lagi talaga tumatatak sa akin when I go to Singapore is very progressive siya, no? Parang every time na I'm going to Singapore, parang lagi may bago. Parang lagi may bago na gusto natin na meron sa Pilipinas as well. And ayun nga, a lot of those things nasabi na ng mga champions po natin, yung transportation, all of those, the food, the culture, and whatnot, no? And I really hope na we have those things dito sa Pilipinas. And syempre, all of those ay pagpipray natin sa ating country. And ayun po, ayun yung ating laging sinasabi, or aking impression with Singapore. It's progressive. Yeah, as short as that.
Agree, Kasi saan ka ba naman makakakita na pwede kang pumunta ng airport at umuwi ng bahay ng nakabus o nakatrain without spending so much,
Yes,
Kasi yun ang reality natin dito sa Pilipinas, Kung hindi ka, basta yun. Yun na lang. I was just like Ms. Weng and Sir Charles, this is my 3rd time sa Singapore, pero hindi ko talaga siya maikot ng husto. Kasi bitin ng oras mo para mamasyal. Lalo na sa schedule natin doon, we're all busy. Yun, basta gusto ko pang bumalik sa Singapore ulit at hindi malabo yun, So, yan. Okay, now let's continue with our kwentuhan. I know you had a chance to interact with other participants in the symposium and Googlers and experts, So, ano yung mga natutunan niyo naman during the symposium, yung mga insights? Ayun. Sige nga, sige. Let's start again with the same, same lineup, o sinong gustong mauna naman ngayon? Kanina, nauna si Ms. Weng. Ms. Weng, gusto mo ikaw ulit? Ay, sandali. Si
MJ.
Nga pala. Hindi siya, Miss MJ, sorry, nakalimutan ko tuloy. Naku, I'm sorry. Miss MJ, go.
Ayan. Siyempre, may makulit dito sa tabi ko. Ayan.
Yung sa
yes, dun sa naka-interact po natin, yes. So, yes. Actually, nung first day, sobrang excited po ako. Pero hindi lang ganun kahalata na excited ako. Basta ganun na lang ako ma-excite.
Okay.
Ayan, alam ni Ma'am Weng yung mga pinagdaanan namin sa pagising yan. Pero, yung una kong hinanap is yung coach ko po sa VIA 22, si Miss Judy Kim.
Si Judy.
Kasi nung before pa lang po, ay chinachat niya na ako if kung pupunta ako kasi excited na siya na magkita kami. And yun siya yung una ko talaga na hinanap kasi bilang siya po yung aking
coach mo,
mentor po sa
Innovator
VIA 22
program.
Opo, sa Innovator. Sobrang natutuwa po kasi actually, halos weekly or monthly, nagchat-chat siya sa akin, kinukumusta niya yung project, and yun yung chance ko na ma-meet ko siya. Kaya, kumbaga, dun sa buong symposium, siya yung pinaka na-excite po ako na ma-meet siya. At sobrang, tapos pinakilala niya sa akin yung kanya ding mentor before at may nag-picture kami and lahat yung mga tao po doon sa symposium, sobrang amazing po sila. Ang pinaka nakuha ko sa kanila is yung passion nila, kung paano nila ginagawa yung work. Minsan, parang iniisip ko minsan na okay naman yung ginagawa ko, pero nung nakilala ko sila, mas marami pa palang mas okay na ganito pa yung idagdag natin, yung effort, yung time, sa mga ginagawang training, innovations. Sobrang nakaka-inspire. Parang
infectious,
every time na kinakausap ko, nung iniisip ko, kinakausap ko sila na nagse-share sila ng kanilang mga ginagawa sa kanilang community, lalo na po yung mga ka-group ko sa Table 13, si Suwan, si Suwan yung, yung nag-share po na isa, nakalimutan ko yung name niya, yung tsaka si Gloria, sobrang grabe sila. Parang sabi ko, pagod na ako, pero nung narinig ko yung story nila, parang mas nakakapagod yung ginagawa nila. So, hype ulit ako na kailangan mas dagdagan yung effort para mas madaming maging champion at maraming maka-experience nung mga na-experience ko na hindi ko ma-explain sa sobrang sobrang saya, sobrang ganda. So ayun, kaya I know kayo din po ganun din yung mga experiences po ninyo.
Yes. Thank you, Miss MJ. Kasi talagang yung nakilala mo lang online, and then now you have your personal connection to them, That's one of the highlights, Kaya, sige, Miss Wang, go ahead. Ikaw naman. Ano yung insights mo, yung mga nakuha mo sa mga na-meet mo sa symposium with Google experts and other champions?
So, ako naman, yung na-meet ko, kasi di ba kada merong siya mga taga Google itself, like si Chris Betcher, yan, siya yung, pero nakikita ko na siya before sa mga meet, ganyan, na nagiging naman siya, parang kasama sa mga discussion. Tapos, yung dalawang taga-Malaysia, sorry, nakalimutan ko yung name. Kasi, syempre, diba, iba-iba yung mga kasama natin eh. Diba? Yan. Pero, they're good naman in terms of mga collaborative tasks, yung brainstorming na na-experience ko talagang solid siya. Like, for example, if you want to post something dun sa idea wall, ganyan. Tapos, one thing na nag-struck sa akin yung sinabi ni Chris na the curriculum is always there. So, all you have to do is design the curriculum for your specific learner. Kasi sometimes, yung parang sinasabi niya that the curriculum that you have right now is standard. But your student is not the same always. So all you have to do is design a curriculum for them. And then sabi niya, if you're in the classroom, don't ask the name of your teacher. Sabi niya, wag daw akong mag-ask ng who is your favorite teacher, ganyan. So, parang nag-struck lang sa akin na, oo nga no, it's better, the curriculum is there, but you need to design the curriculum for each student. Kasi syempre, different strategy, parang sinasabi niya. Kasi syempre, diba, na-amaze ako because yung mga strategy nila is parang magkakapareho lang din sa atin. Pero iba-iba yung strategy nila, how to deal different skills, diba? Kung maalala natin, mga skills tools, mindset, ganyan. So, different skills strategy. And I like the collaboration. So, kung mahihiya ka doon, parang uupo ka lang doon sa other side. Pero nandoon ka to collaborate, to talk with other people. O, diba? Siyempre, bawal ang Tagalog doon kasi Inglesan nga, diba? So, parang sabi nga ni Kirby, don't care kung ano yung suot ko. Doon, gusto ko yun. Kahit di planchado, okay lang. So, walang mamamansin. Tapos na baka they are smart. Parang hindi rin sila nahihiya mag-share ng mga na-experience nila doon sa klase nila. So to think na they are American people, they are in Asia, they are from Japan, ganyan, the solid, the Singapore. So yung collaboration, innovation, techniques, strategy, so different genre ng mga kung paano sila magturo, yung mga ganyan, yung mga thinking na dapat yung mga how to embrace the technology, ganyan, yung mga bagong application sa Google. Sabi ko, there's AI na pala in ganyan, in docs, in slides. Tapos pinapakita kasi I remember pinapakita ni Chris yung mga newly version. So, I think na nakita niyo naman yan na hindi natin pwedeng picturean, di ba? So, sobrang nakaka-amaze kasi ang daming mga features ngayon ni Google application na magagamit for ICT integration, for the emerging technology. All you have to do is to practice, embrace, and kapag nagawa na natin yon, I think it helps kasi yung salitang blended learning is not new to us. So like for example, in celebrating the World Teachers Day right now, so nagbaba ang memo from the central office. So hi Sir Kirby, naman, parang yun, yung word na blended learning is there. So parang kapag may bagyo, pag ganyan, tapos blended learning. So meaning, yung nangyari ng experience ng pandemic, na-embrace na natin, hindi na siya mag-change. Pag may nangyaring situation na uncontrolled yung climate, sasabihin lang ng DepEd, they need to shift to the blended learning. Hindi na nila solid masabi na online shift to 100% online. The keyword there is blended learning or the modular itself. Pero in reality na naka-experience na tayo ng mga more on educational technology applications. Siyempre, ang end goal nun is online siya. So, it's so amazing to learn something new from different people na lahat sila ay teacher. So, very motivated in terms of mga talaga, may ganyan sa inyo, may ganyan din sa amin mga ganon. So, yun, sobrang tawa ako. It helped me to motivate what I'm doing right now. So, like for example, remember yung word na Everest, talagang sobrang laking impact nun sa akin. Parang you need to go out with your comfort zone, you need to climb out, you need to feel the experience before you said it's 100% you complete the task. So yun lang, basta na-encourage ako so much. Yung pagdating ko sobrang puno. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Gary.
Ayan, you're welcome. Talagang ang daming learning dyan. Kahit ako mamaya naman ako mag-share. Sige, let's continue with the sharing of Sir Alvin. Sir Alvin, tara.
Thank you, Sir Gary. Ako naman po, going into the first day of the symposium, actually, I was a bit skeptical on how I would be connected with other people or how I would talk to people. I was thinking that maybe should I be formal whenever I have to talk to somebody, but surprisingly, when we were in the event already, one thing I can say that Googlers are very fun and exciting. And ako mismo nagulat na we can just simply joke around and casually talk to one another. So in some ways, yung aking imposter syndrome na iniisip ko going into the symposium na do I really deserve to be here? Am I really the same with these people? But when we were there, I felt like everyone was very warm and welcoming. And one of my favorite moments there really was the second day, the second night when everybody went to the beach. It was really, really fun. I'm not going to go into details into that, but definitely I saw a different side of Googlers and even some of the Google for Education champions. And they're definitely, worth being friends for a long time and be connected with some of the insights and valuable discussions that I really had. Just like what Ms. Weng mentioned, the activity on the Everest was really, or about the Everest expeditions was very, very, how can I say this? I can put it in words. To me, I told my friends that I took it personally. Kasi the level of stress in doing that activity was really at a high level. And I even told Miss June, Sir Kirby, Sir Charles, and Sir Gavin we were going home because we didn't get the right answer. We didn't make the right decision. So na-invite ko po siya personally na if I put myself in that situation, will I really be making the same decisions that I made in that activity? So definitely that's very impactful. And there are a lot of activities, a lot of talks that were very inspiring. Just like what Ms. Weng mentioned, the level of innovation and the wisdom that we got from all these talks and all these portions of the program was really, really inspiring. And just like what Ms. MJ also mentioned, akala natin we're doing this already in the Philippines, pero may mas iba pa palang version ng mga bagay na ginagawa natin. And we heard that from our fellow champions in Singapore. And when it comes to future plans for collaboration, I'm happy to tell everybody that I've been receiving messages from collaboration efforts coming from different countries. And that's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to that. And some of these are even bigger projects, and I hope that this will all be fruitful. So for all those who are thinking twice of joining Champion Symposium, you will be missing a lot if you let this pass. So, ayun po. Thank you, Sir Gary.
You're welcome, Sir Alvin. Kasi mahirap i-explain. They have to experience it. Kahit na nagkukwentuhan tayo ng ganito, hindi namin masasabi kung gaano kakaiba kapag kailangan ma-experience niyo. Yun na yun, no? Ayan. Thanks, Sir Alvin. Sir Kirby, ikaw naman.
Thanks, Sir Garrett. Sir Alvin, that's very inspiring. Thank you for that. So, in my case, well, to all our viewers, just for you to get the context, for an innovator like me and most of us, this is very important event that we will really cherish because just for the viewers to understand, we were part of the virtual innovator program. We are from 2021, and just like me and Sir Charles and Miss MJ are from Innovator Program 2022. So what does it mean? Basically, it's a collection of Google certified innovators that are celebrating and learning at the same time. However, through virtual innovator program, meaning we weren't able to meet face to face. We're only doing our activities, our pitches, and our collaborations virtually. So the moment that we've attended the Google Symposium, of course, it's a little bit overwhelming, especially in my case, because I'm not really into crowds. And the moment I step into the Google office, I'm not that really early when I get there. So there are already a lot of people. They're already conversing to one another. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I still go back to the main purpose why I said yes, why I fought hard just to be able to attend to this amazing and prestige event. Number one is to learn not only from the updates, not only from the Google discussions or whatsoever, but of course from the different people around the world. Not to mention their names, they are Jim, Sil, Chris, one of the speakers when we were on the beach, the Sir Gary Garcia, and of course the one of our inspiring AI speaker we have there, the Miss June Maog. All right, we should not forget those people. And I also met some inspiring people from Korea. My teammates, actually, I am very inspired with their knowledge. And I also get to meet this edtech leader that spearhead. I'm not sure if she's a leader or what, but she's leading the YouTube aspect. So I get to learn, and I was inspired by her talk because as I really accept, tinanggap ko na po talaga that YouTube is not really my thing. I can excel on other applications, other Google Workspace tools, but not really on the YouTube side because really my personality is not that match or kumbaga hindi akma. But with her, because of her, nabuhay. Sobrang na-inspire talaga ako because she only had this one statement. Her statement was, if you are a teacher and you have a lesson plan, you can be a YouTube creator. And from there, ang daming pumasok, ang daming nag-spark sa isip ko na idea, and sobra akong na-encourage the whole time. Because of that statement, the whole time I was so inspired. Like, I can immediately create videos kung pwede lang by that time. So that's just one, and it's also refreshing to learn from many different speakers, which I hope you, our viewers, get to experience as well, because attending the different breakout sessions, you will really learn a lot, and it will help you to know yourself better, to know your niche, right? So, I hope with the stories that we share from you, for everyone, for our viewers, um, we really uh, we really want to share this because it's once in a lifetime moment, really, unless maulit. Unless maulit. So it's gonna be an inspiring moment as well, that sobra talaga daming pwedeng matutunan. And yun, that's what I'm very grateful. Kahit, sige na, aamin ako, isa-set aside ko na number 2 na yung food, yung free food, but number 1 is really the learning. So yun. Thank you
Thanks, Sir
po.
Kirby. Ayan, very true. No? Natutuwa naman ako. Hindi ko alam na ganun pala yung personality mo. Hindi ka pang YouTube? Pwede kang pang YouTube, sir. I assure
Yon.
you with that.
Start na po ako mamaya.
Yan. Ah, sige, kayang-kaya mo yan. Now, let's go to Sir Charles. Sir Charles,
All
come
right po.
naman.
So, of course, that's an interaction within your educators all across the globe po. So we interact for 3 days, and I think in those 3 days po, parang every day kailangan mong pumasok doon sa room, yung tinatawag na Everest, which is the biggest room doon sa APAC or Google APAC headquarter. Parang you need to go inside. Parang empty yung cup mo kasi kapag lumabas ka dun sa room na yon, it will be filled with a lot of knowledge and passion and energy kasi all of those educators are very passionate when it comes to education, edtech, technology that can be used hindi lang po sa kanila but doon sa mga taong nakapalibot sa kanila. And nakakatuwa kasi parang when you hear yung stories nila, it's the same with us, parehas na parehas, and makakakuha ka talaga ng strategies, ng mga bagong insight and knowledge doon sa mga co-champions mo. And parang nakakalungkot na kasi natapos agad siya in 3 days. Parang ang bilis-bilis ng 3 days na nangyari na yun. And I think sa loob ng 3 days na yun, you will take those insights, those knowledge and passion going back home. And I really love it kasi nakakatuwa lang na they accept you and your struggle, and naiintindihan talaga nila na where you are coming from, and they also have the solutions on that particular problem. And I hope nga po na it can be experienced by our viewers and other champions all across the nation, Philippines po. And yan, that is why we are here to to promote and
Encourage
get to
everyone.
encourage everyone to experience Champion Symposiums. And that's all for me po.
Thank you, Sir Charles. Kasi natutuwa ako sa mga sharing ninyo. Kasi yun din naman yun din yung sa akin, yung mga insights ko. No? Sabi nga kanina ni Miss Weng, yung pag nandun ka, yung gusto mo lang makinig, hindi. Hindi ka pwedeng hindi makinig lang, kundi you have to participate, Yung sinabi din ni Sir Kirby kanina, you can be you. Yes, you can go there wearing anything, Kaya nga second day, di ba, very comfortable na ako. Kung naaalala niyo yung getup ko. So, kasi what I like about the symposium or with Google, they accept who you are. You can be you. The thing is, you have to participate. You can't be lazy or you can't be yung tahimik lang. Hindi pwede. Talagang you will feel their energy at alam mo yun, kahit nga ako, di ba, nag-perform din kami, mahihain ako, pero ginawa ko yun kasi sobrang taas ng energy ni Sean, yung aking groupmates. So, talagang mahahawa ka. It's infectious, yung kanilang energy. Yun. Yung sinasabi sa Sir Alvin kanina, do I deserve to be there? Yun din yung question ko dati. Nung I know you listen to my open mic, that was my feeling when I was sharing before or even talking before. Pero Sir Alvin, there's a reason why you're there. It's not a chance. It's you're destined to be there to experience it. It's not because merong hindi nakuha at naswerte ka. Hindi swerte yun. It's for you. Yan. What I like about Google then is meeting them, yung participants, yung mga trainers, innovators, and coaches, and even the Googlers themselves. Kasi, yun nga, before the symposium, I created a video. I'm so excited to meet them. Kasi Jenny was my coach when I was an innovator, kami ni Miss Weng noong 2014. Coach ko lang siya yung sa team namin. Tapos siya na ngayon nasa Mountain View, So, yung mga ganun. Tapos, ayun, you meet, ayun, excited ako para sa inyo. Kasi nga, you were participants of Virtual Innovator Academy. But with our time ni Miss Weng, face-to-face yan, kaya iba yung energy level. So, more on focus kayo doon sa inputs na binigay. Kami naman ni Miss Weng noon, I don't know if it's the same with Miss Weng, sa dami ng binibigay, alamin mo lang na pwede yan. Ilista mo na lang, tsaka mo alamin kung paano. You study it on your own, parang gano'n. Kasi noon, jam-pack din. Yun yung jam-pack ang pag-Google events, it's jam-pack. Pero ang maganda nga, masarap at masaya. Kasi second day, it's a relaxed environment, pero kulang pa rin sa oras. Ayan. So happy that you have experienced the Google feeling, yung face-to-face events. Kaya, ayan, Sir Kirby, try mo na yung YouTube. Kasi kung notice mo, mayat-maya na ako naglalabas ng video ngayon, at na-inspire ako mag-exercise ulit. Kaya bukas mag-bike ulit ako at nag-create ng video, So, Sir Kirby, it's for you, kasi ayan, yun din sinabi mo, ewan ko kung napanood mo yung video ko. You just have, wag ka nang makialam wag nang pakinggan yung sasabihin ng iba. Just do what you love, do your passion. Wag kang mag-worry dun sa mga flaws natin. Lahat naman tayo meron nun. But what you're doing is because ginagawa mo yung isang bagay kasi love mo siyang gawin. So, yan. Ayan. So,
Thank you, sir.
Sir Gary, sorry.
Yes,
sasagot ako, sir.
Go ahead.
Kasi ayokong palagpasin yung tanong na to. Kasi ako rin, actually, nakaka-relate ako sa sinabi ninyong lahat. Particularly with Sir Kirby and Sir Alvin, kasi kami naman yung madalas talagang nag-uusap even before the Singapore trip. And ako talaga, I was born to be an introvert. Introvert talaga. And it takes a big amount of effort on my part to socialize. And that was a really big event. Yung Innovator Academy namin, virtual lang, via 21. So I was really parang cheering myself on, Kaya mo yan. You can socialize, Yung social battery mo, i-full charge mo kasi you really need to talk to all of these amazing educators kasi this is an opportunity that, you should grab and wag palagpasin. So yun ang nasa isip ko. And when I got there, it was really overwhelming as I think for most of you, it's really overwhelming. Lalo na sa amin na virtual nga lang yung na-experience. Seeing all of these champions that we just see online or we just see on Facebook, on YouTube, tulad ni na Judy Kim, I always see her and she has all of these really wonderful projects that she does in South Korea. So parang ano ba tawag doon, when you see someone, I look at her as a celebrity as well as with all of the other Googlers. Kasi syempre alam naman natin na it's not easy to get into Google. So if you get into Google, then that means you deserve to be there. You're doing something really good and you're there for a reason. So talagang I really looked up to them, and at the end of the trip, hindi naman po bumaba yung pagtingin ko sa kanila. It's still the same level of admiration that I have for each and every one of the Googlers present there, as well as the champions. Kasi nga sabi ni Miss MJ, si Miss MJ kasi ang dami-dami nakikita natin sa Facebook. Ang dami-dami niyang ginagawa, Pero pag nandun ka nga, parang maiisip mo na parang wala akong ginagawa compared sa kanila, listening to all of their stories. And also, on my part, it felt nice that the challenges that we face here in the Philippines as educators are also the same challenges that they face in their respective countries. So parang the feeling of, I am not alone. And at any time, I can just ask everyone that I met there, particularly for Team 15. Team 15, I was with awesome educators from Indonesia, Japan, and Malaysia. But this Malaysian guy was actually white. He's an American teaching in Malaysia. So it's a really good composition yung team natin. And I was really able to get very good insights from all of them, how they deal with the challenges that we face in education, particularly with educational technology. So it was really nice. And I'm actually looking forward to collaborating with anyone who wishes to collaborate with me and with us as a team, with the Philippine team of champions. So yun lang, it was an overwhelming yet inspiring experience to be able to meet all of the Googlers present there and also all of the really wonderful champions from many parts of the world. Yeah, thank you po.
Thank you, Miss June. Pare-pareho lang pala tayo, pero tignan mo na tayo, parang ang galing-galing natin makipag yun, talagang you have to try it for yourself, you push yourself to be better, Ayun. Yan,
Yes.
nakakatuwa naman kasi, ayan, marami tayong learning personally and professionally, and we can innovate more based on the practices that we saw from other champions. Ayan. Okay, ito naman ngayon. What was your most memorable part of our trip to Singapore? Lalo na doon sa symposium or sa headquarters or as a whole, ano yung memorable part ninyo doon? Aside from the learnings that we mentioned earlier, yan, ano yung memorable? Meron ba, pwede naman kasi hindi sa symposium mismo, but part of the symposium din kasi that's the reason why you're there. Maybe yung kwentuhan nyo during the breaks, during the symposium. Sige nga. Miss June, ikaw na magsimula.
Ako na ulit, sir. Sige.
Yes, sige.
Ako po, pinaka-memorable sa akin, actually, everything about the Singapore trip is memorable. Pero syempre, I'd just like to mention the top 3 really memorable things. And the first one would be being given the opportunity to present, because I didn't really expect it. I just submitted the 5-minute parang proposal for the talk that I'll be giving. And instead, I got an email from Jim that says, maybe you can make your talk longer, like a 45-minute talk, and we will include you in one of the breakout sessions for day 3. So, syempre, na-shock ako. At the same time, it gave me anxiety because, oh no, nakakatakot mag-present. No? Kasi I'm not just going to be presenting to just ordinary, a small group of teachers. Sorry for the term, but I can't think of any other term. No, hindi lang eh. These are champions from all over the world. And I felt may maibibigay pa ako sa kanila na hindi pa nila alam. So that's actually why when I started with my talk, and the champions were there, a mix from different countries, I told them, I hope you learned something from this talk. And they were all very encouraging. Sabi like, hey, go, you can do it. So I was really pepped to give the talk, and we survived the talk, and I hope they were able to actually use some of the things that they've learned from the talk, into the respective classrooms. That's number 1. Number 2 would be the beach escapade. It's memorable because it reinforced the idea na you should not be just all work and no play. No, it's important that you balance. No, there's a work-life balance. There's a time for work. There's a time for fun as well. And when we say fun, the Google definition for fun is really fun. It's really fun. Correct. So, ako, sir, hindi naman ako mahilig sa mga ganong klase, and I don't really enjoy yung sayaw-sayaw as much kasi mahiyain naman po talaga ako. But nung nandun ka, you cannot help but participate and be part of the fun. So it was nice for me to see all of these people that you look up to having fun, having dancing, and just letting loose and just being themselves. No, so it's a view of them that's outside of them being professional. So that's really a good experience as well. And of course, the third one would be our adventure going around Singapore. The trip would not be complete without at least having one day to go around Singapore, experience public transport, pray that the Philippines will have one really soon. Go to the hawker areas kasi medyo mahal yung food. So medyo tight ang budget. So we needed really to go to these hawker areas, at ang sasarap din naman at really half the price. So and even going to the Sanrio place, they napilitan ata yung mga sir na samahan ako doon sa Sanrio place. But I told them it's my childhood dream to be there with Hello Kitty and all. So napuntahan din namin sa Merlion, sa Marina Bay Sands, na seeing the sights of Singapore. We also passed by the National University of Singapore, and yun, ang ganda. And also the hotel that we stayed in. it was in the area where the students from NUS frequent kasi malapit sa NUS. So the vibe was really youthful. And parang again, you can't help but wish na sana sa Pilipinas ganito rin, no? May mga ganitong klaseng schools din para sa mga estudyante natin na talagang high caliber schools for everyone. Yun. Yun lang po sa akin. Kasi I'm sure you will mention some other stuff that I can also say would be memorable stuff for me. So I will stop here. Thank you.
Actually, Miss June, di ba, sinasabi mo, pwedeng mangyari yan dito sa Pilipinas kasi tayo as champions, not just champions, but all teachers, yun yung ating, kailangan natin i-influence yung ating mga youth, yung ating students to, dream big for the Philippines. Ano?
Correct. Correct, sir.
Thanks, Miss June. Okay, let's go to...
Sir Kari, sorry pala.
Go
Can
ahead.
see on screen yung mga pictures na pinili natin para to show our memorable experience from Singapore. And for most of two of those pictures, I'm with the entire Philippine team. I'm very proud of the Philippine team and such. Thank you.
Hindi natin kasama lahat ngayon yung mga from the Philippines. Hopefully, they will be with us soon. Ano?
Yes.
Thanks, Miss June. Okay,
Thanks,
sir. Sino yung gusto mong sumunod? Miss Weng, would you like to go next? Ano yung memorable experience sa Singapore?
Okay. Siyempre, the food eh. No?
Kasi kahit meron nandun, ano? Kung anong gusto mo.
Oo, kasi lalo na yung salmon, di ba? Wow. So amazing. Sobrang na-appreciate ko yung time. Kasi di ba usually, pagka ang mga umaattend ng mga training, very sila sa time. Hindi naman masasabing strict. Oo,
kasi
yung on time talaga sila.
Punctual.
Oo, punctual. Tapos, yung dalawang nagtutalk si Kurt, pati yung nakalimutan ko yung babae, parang sa, oops, you're 20 minutes, and gano'n. Tapos, so, parang, tapos, na-remember ko din na, yung kahit alam ko na yung gusto nilang ibigay yung lahat, pero because of the time, kasi ang dami nilang pwedeng i-share na, parang, pagbalik mo, kung saan ka man babalik, dala-dala mo yon and you wanted to share din dun sa mga colleague mo na yung experience, what you have in Singapore, yung learning, especially yung si Sophie yung nag-talk, yung AI in education, diba? Yung alam naman natin yung artificial intelligence nowadays. Tapos also yung si Kurt, yung nag-talk siya, yung thinking Canva, yung mga ganon, nag-instruct sa akin na there's no reason to mingle with other, especially yung mga last mile school na sila nga dun sa Australia, nagtayo sila ng science school, pero they don't have a capacity to have parang mga gadget, ganyan. So, kumbaga parang hindi ganun ka-high-end, pero nagawaan ng paraan because of the technology. Let's say sa science, they get yung scientists, yung astronomy, yung nakausap nila, so nakapagbigay ng experience. Hindi man sila makakapunta doon sa kung nasan sila sa mundo, diba? Pero nagagawa nilang makipag-communicate through the use of technology. Tapos meron din siyang pinakita na parang sa atin sa Pilipinas, yung parang mga AITA, yung parang mga mangyan. So na-reach out nila yung gano'n. So parang for me, yung nakita ko doon sa LED ng Singapore, stay unique, stay strong, stay united. Kapag ganun yung pananaw mo, parang you can do it even though na may struggle, but if you're connected with other person na you help na magawa mo yung gusto mong gawin, wala siyang imposible. Like yung napuntahan natin, 'di ba? Parang different lahi, different culture, pero yung heart nila to to grow in terms for the learner and also for professional development, nakita natin yung power of collaboration. No matter what culture that you have,
Race. Yeah.
pero kung yung gusto mong gawin is to help the learner, at syempre merong espiritu doon ng spirit of volunteerism kasi you go beyond, diba?
Yes.
Yung hindi mo mapupuntahan, gusto mong puntahan because you wanted to share what you have right now. So nakakatuwa kasi alam mo yung reason bakit ka pumunta doon. Hindi lang dahil maganda yung place, but yung matututunan mo doon, it helps you to keep on going, to share what you learn to other teacher para din ma-inspired sila to be a Google champion. So, ayun po, Sir Gary.
Ayan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Weng. Ayan. Kasi actually nung nakita ko nga yung schedule natin, yun lang, okay. Pero parang hindi yun ang nangyari. Mas marami ako na-realize ko, ang dami ko na-absorb, ang dami ko pa matututunan. Ano? Kasi pag titignan lang ang schedule, very simple lang yung schedule. Pero it's jam-packed na for our own benefit and what we can share with the rest of the people, or with our students. Okay, so sino muna sa mga boys naman ang gustong mag-share? Mauna, Sir Charles, ikaw muna kasi ikaw kanina yung huli.
Alright, sige po. So, yung sa akin po, yung aking pinaka-memorable na part nung symposium is the breakout sessions. Okay, ayun po talaga because there are a lot of breakout sessions happen during the 3 days. And with these breakout sessions, parang one of the sessions I really tailored on what you need at the moment. So, kapag pinili mo yun, parang pagpasok mo dun sa room, there are different rooms kasi. Parang pag pinursu mo yun, oo nga, no, ito yung kailangan ko at the moment. And I'm really thankful with the speakers doon sa session na yun because they shared a lot of new things, no? And insights as well. Tama po, Sir Gary. And you will be surprised na, oo nga, no, this is something that I'm longing for or passionate about. And ipapursue ko siya kapag ito ay, what do you call this one, parang nasa Pilipinas na ako, I will pursue this one and iahasa ko yung skill ko with this one. And it is really great kasi parang yung community, it keeps on giving. Talagang bigay lang ng bigay. And tayo naman, si receive. si receive. And that's what really amazed me about with this session. And I hope in the future, hindi lang ako receive ng receive. I should be giving as well. And that will be a great contribution on the whole community of champions po. And I think yun yung pinaka-memorable sa akin with these are the breakout groups po. So yun po.
Okay, thank you, Sir Charles. I think kanina si Sir Alvin nagre-raise ng hand, no? Natawag ko lang ulit siya. So, Sir Alvin, ikaw naman, ano yung mga memorable experience mo or doon sa Singapore during the symposium?
Okay po, Sir Guy. So, kagayahin ko na rin din po si Miss John to share 3 specific memorable takeaways. So, for the first one, doon po sa ating Champion Symposium, it was really memorable to get a feeling of belongingness. Na, yun nga po, kanina gaya ng palaging sinasabi Sir Gary, I tend to have imposter syndrome na parang hindi siya lubos na pumapasok sa isip ko that I'm at this level with this kind of people. And to get that feeling that you belong, to get that feeling that people will support you, to get that feeling that you can be a part of something big, it's really memorable to me. And to take those wisdom and insights from different people that are already doing it on the field makes me feel empowered that I can also do it, that I can do it. I am great. I am a champion. And the next memorable for me, I guess, would really be the Ola Beach. It was really fun. Sabi nga po ni Miss Jun kanina that the Googlers really know how to have fun. And I can definitely, I gravitate and I definitely can relate to that because it's like having a ball of light. In celebrating the success of everybody. So yung talagang pagkanta natin ng We Are the Champions, talagang hindi lang sa puso, talagang with conviction siya. And I guess it's really, going around the city exploring the different place and having to embrace and embrace and be immersed in the culture was really something amazing and remarkable to me. Sabi nga po ng mga kaibigan ko, pagdating ko dito sa Pilipinas, parang isang linggo ka lang naman sa Singapore, parang ang dami mo namang baong kwento, ang dami mo namang baong reflection. Well, it definitely is really, ganun siya kahitik. It's really that
Correct.
fruitful, this experience for me.
Yeah. Thank you, Sir Alvin. Very, very true yan. Very true. Sir Kirby, ikaw naman.
Thank you po, Sir Gary. Sa akin, I just want to focus on the balance. So for me, that's really the most memorable. Number one, the balance of work and break, having a break. Kasi I was oriented in an environment where long hours of work, as much as possible, tuloy-tuloy. But in there, very emphasize the importance of having breaks, whether that's for coffee, mag-stretch ka. It was really, not really imposed, pero it is encouraged despite the busy schedule. And nakalagay talaga sa schedule yung break. So that's one thing that I would also like to practice now, especially when I went back from the Singapore. Yun yung pinapractice ko ng dahan-dahan na it's healthy to have a balance, and as well as despite na wala na kami noon or tayo sa office, learning can still continue, na pwede pa din tayong matuto kahit wala na tayo sa school or sa work environment natin, di ba? And learning is not always technical. Learning is not always about the content and all. Isa sa pwede kong ma-highlight na trait ko kasi is if possible, I go into personal level. And na-practice ko siya during both indoor and dun sa beach session natin na kaya pala ganito ka-successful itong mga taong to. And these people are those people na pinapanood ko lang sa YouTube back then. And while talking to them, while having a conversation with them, doon ko na-realize why these people are very successful. Because they're not just focused about work. They have a life outside work. They have an amazing life outside work. And these lives, yung mga talent na meron sila, yung passion na meron sila outside work, they bring it with what they do as a teacher, as an educator. Kaya mas nagiging powerful sila, mas nagiging inspiring sila. Kasi hindi lang work ang kwento nila, di ba? Beyond work ang kwento nila. Like for example, Steven was my teammate in the Everest activity. Half of the time na binigay for the activity, nakatingin ako sa kanya. Shout out to Steven Sutantro if you're watching. The half of the session, nakatingin ako sa ginagawa niya. He's very passionate with his drawing, with his illustration. The skill to summarize everything with an illustration. Sobrang nakaka-inspire na paano mo po ginagawa? Like, I was like that the whole time. Paano mo po ginagawa? So, alam mo yun, parang nung nandun din ako, I try to learn on the personal aspect of the Googlers, the other Google champions, because educators should be like that. Educators should have a life outside work. Meron ka din dapat ibang ginagawa so that you get to share your stories well, and your story should not revolve around work. So, para mas nai-inspire mo yung mga student natin, other educators out there, you do your thing, you practice balance in everything you do, and yun, make sure to have fun, wag puro work, 'di ba? Gaya nung nabanggit kanina nila Miss Jo na even if ang daming ginagawa, we make sure na after nung 3-day symposium, explore the beauty of Singapore, 'di ba? Kainin mo yung gusto mong kain. Kahit magkakasama po kami, iba-iba yung trip namin, 'di ba? We get to experience our own trip, having our own path, mga ganitong klase ng pagkain or experience. So, yun. For me, that's memorable. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Kirby. Yan, talagang memories ang dami nating baon, personal level and professional level. Kaya alam ko kulang tong oras natin para para mag-sharing. Kasi sige ako na susunod, Miss MJ, sige, ikaw muna. So, Miss MJ, go ahead. After mo na ako share. Miss MJ? Yeah.
Yeah. So, ayan, kagaya ng nabanggit ni Sir Curve, yung nung katabi ko kasi si Stephen. And grabe siya, sulat siya ng sulat, tapos kung ano-ano yung parang ginagawa niya. Tapos maya-maya meron na siyang output na tapos makikita mo dun sa Twitter, sa X niya. And
Andun
sobrang
na yung
galing
ginagawa
niya,
niya.
tapos ang ano niya, ang hilig niya mag-share nung mga insight about dun, lalo na sa mga activity na ginagawa. Sobrang ano niya, generous niya sa information at sa mga ideas talaga. Pero itong symposium na 'to, more than pa dun sa sa pag-attend na nakapunta ako sa headquarter ng Google, na-explore ko yung yung Google Office na sa SG, and yung pinaka-memorable sa akin is lahat kasi nung nangyari sa akin during the time is first time. So, lahat first time ko na mag-isa ako sa airport, first time ko na sumakay ako ng eroplano, na sabi ko siguro si Google yung magpapasakay sa akin sa eroplano. And it happened naman. So, kumbaga parang minanifest ko lang siya na siguro si Google talaga yung magpapasakay sa akin sa eroplano. So, matagal ko ng dream talaga makasakay ng eroplano. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, 'di ba, nakasakay na ako ng bangka. Natawid ko ng Pacific Ocean. Pero yung eroplano hindi ko pa rin nasasakyan. So, sobrang grateful at sobrang saya ko. Doon pa lang yung experience ko, and then yung discipline, yung doon sa nila sa mga breakout session, pag sinabing you have 15 minutes uh, to go to your breakout session. Pag sinabing 15 minutes, kahit parang ang dami pang gustong sabihin, dami pang gustong itanong. Sobrang galing nung time management. Yung yun yung isang bagay na talagang natuwa ako na sana someday dito din no mangyari sa atin pag sinabi mong, "Okay, you have 5 minutes to share your ideas," and ayun, um, gano'n lang, hindi yung aabot ng sobrang haba. So itong mga picture po na nilagay ko, ito yung mga sobrang memorable sa'kin. Yung una, yung first picture, yung kasama si Miss Mary is sobrang masaya ako nung natanggap ko yung mga pin. Kasi 3 yung pin ko nakuha. I have the trainer, innovator, and coach. So
Congratulations.
sobrang saya kasi parang parang sabi ko ito na yung conclusion nung mga ginawa ko. Isang pin lang siya pero sabi ko nga ay yabang, eh. Sabi ko nga parang hindi naman lahat nakakuha nung 3 pin lahat, gano'n,
Correct.
'di ba?
Ako
So,
nga, dalawa lang.
kaya
Ikaw,
sobrang
3.
parang nung nung nandun na ako sa room, nasa hotel na kami ni Momoing, parang dun ko naisip talaga na, um, ayun, dun
Miss
ko lang
MJ,
naisip na
you're the very
futuran.
few, parang 12 lang kayo or 18 if I'm not mistaken. You're the one of
Opo,
the 12 or 18. Less than 20 kayo na coaches who were there. No? So congratulations. Galing.
Ayan po, thank you. And ayan, siyempre yung nag-debut po dun sa Google Office, and yung nakasama po yung iba na, yun, yung mga napapanood ko sa YouTube na parang ini-imitate ko sa mga training, kung paano sila mag-deliver ng mga nila. And narinig mo pa sila na yung live, tapos face to face, tapos nalalapitan mo sila.
Oo, na
Um,
totoong tao, no?
ayun, yun talaga
Natawa ko
parang
doon.
hindi na 'to screen. So, totoo na 'to. Kaya
Okay.
sobrang, memorable at, sana mas madami pa talagang champion yung maka-experience nung happiness, yung excitement na nararamdaman ko. Nung
Wow.
nagpunta ako dun sobrang worry ako, pero nung pagkatapos nung day 1 parang okay na ako. Parang sabi ko nung day 3, "Tapos na talaga ba yun? Yun na yun." Sabi ko parang nakukulangan ako, parang nag-uumpisa pa lang na mag-hype yung mga ideas, yung mga gusto kong gawin, ayun. So, nakakabitin. Yun, nakakabitin pero
Bitin talaga.
sobra. Oo,
Bitin.
nakakabitin. Pero yan, so I encourage po yung iba na mga certified educator na i-push nyo pa yung inyong goal. Kasi kung ako natupad ni Google yung isa sa mga
Dreams
pangarap
mo, no?
ko, malay nyo kayo din,
Correct.
experience na din. Ayun. Thank you po.
Thank you, Miss MJ. Thank you. Kasi,
Sir
talaga
Gary.
Yes, Sir
Oh
Kirby, go
yeah,
ahead.
sorry. Just to share, we have Miss Jenny Magiera in our
Wow, Miss
audience
Jenny.
right
Hi,
now,
Miss
and Sanjita.
Jenny.
Thank
Thank you
you
for
for
joining
taking the time to watch
us.
us. Thank you. Hi. Yes, my coach was Miss Jenny when SEA 14. Now she's there. Thank you, Miss Jenny, for watching us. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, congratulations, MJ, because you're one of the few who got 3 pins. I'm so proud of you. I'm not even a coach. Uh, Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Kaya nga sa airport pa lang, ang tahimik mo, di ba, binibiro kita. I try to, because it's my first time to miss MJ in person. Sabi ko, you're so quiet. Sabi, Sir Adrian, ganun talaga siya eh. Okay, sige. So, nangungulit lang ako sa kanya, pero very quiet. So, ngayon ko lang nalaman na lahat talaga tayo ay nahihiya. Yun. So, ako naman, nag-share ako. May marami kong favorites. Hindi ko nabibilangan, hindi ko kayang i-ano sa top 3. Yung Everest, number 1, we have a different groupings compared to the groupings that we had on the first day. During the Everest grouping, alam niyo yung nangyari nun, at the end, almost end, umiiyak talaga ako. Yung mga groupmates ko nawiwildohan sa akin. Kasi, ayoko, yung part na na-touch ako doon, I don't like someone who's asking for help and then iiwan mo siya. Doon umiiyak yung luha ko. Para kung nanonood ng teleserye na drama habang Everest. Iyon yung aking natatawa ko sa sarili ko. Pero that was my experience. I don't like anyone asking for help and then ignore them. Yun ang hindi ko kaya. Kaya umiyak ako. sabi ko sa groupmate ko, excuse lang for a while, let me compose myself. Sabi ko ganun. So that was one of the, na-realize ko sa sarili ko, senti pala akong tao. Second, I was able, totoo yung sinabi nyo na yung breakout room, yung mga breakout session, it's difficult to choose one. Sabi nga ni Sir Charles, yun pa yung kailangan mo. And then, kasi matagal na ako na si Steven ang influencer ko na go ahead, you're right, or you make a YouTube channel. So, I decided to join the YouTube breakout session. And David was there, and Sean was there, sila yung nag-talk. And umiyak din sila. Na parang, sandali, bakit ba kayo nag-iiyakan? So, I connected with them. Kasi they are both parents too. So, they use the technology to share how they teach their kids. So, yun yung nangyari sa session namin. Kaya sabi ko, talagang hindi lang to, talagang nandun ako. So, I connected with them. I talked to them personally. Kaya, yun, marami nangyari doon. So, Everest, iyak. YouTube, medyo personal iyak na naman din. Connect. At alam niyo naman, yung nangyari sa open mic, you were there. So, yun din. Yun lang sasabihin ko sa open mic. Yun. So, very true lahat ng sharings natin. Ay parang, okay, dati naisip ko na, ngayon, nirarub in sa akin na you go ahead. You're right. You blog or yung YouTube ka. Kahit na hindi ako magaling, nakikita niyo naman yung mga video ko. I don't think of myself as a good one. Or medyo siguro average siya. Pero kasi alam niya, anyway, yung shinare ko sa open mic, yun na lang yun. Kasi ang taas kasi natin, ng standard natin, sometimes we have to learn how to, okay, take it easy on yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself. It's okay to commit mistake. So, yun na lang. Yun na. Okay. Yun. Ayoko na magsalita ulit kasi baka mamaya umiyak na naman ako. Okay, next. What are your takeaways? Okay? So what are your takeaways from the Champion Symposium that has a significant impact on your role as an educator? Ayan . Okay. So, Sir Alvin, go ahead. Ay, nako, sorry, Miss June. Sige, Sir Alvin. Okay. Sir Alvin.
I guess for my takeaway, uh, when I'm trying for the maybe to foster the culture, and really amazed by the experience of being emotional. That's what I got, and that's what I really found it. It's uh, okay, and also be great to work with other people.
Sir Alvin, excuse lang, Sir
Yes, sir.
Alvin. Medyo choppy yung sound natin, ano? Hindi ka na maintindihan. So,
Okay,
maybe we
sir.
can fix it first.
Yeah.
Let's go with Miss June muna. Okay?
Ayan. Sige po. So, Sir Alvin, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead. Summarize ko rin po sa tatlo yung mga specific takeaways ko, and I believe these have had a significant impact on me as an educator. The first one would be explore. Don't forget, don't be afraid to explore a lot of the apps, not just Google apps. Now we can go outside of the Google apps that we already know. So just explore, especially AI tools, because AI is here, and AI is here to stay. So there's nothing we can do but make full use of it and guide our students on the proper use of it as well. So just explore all of the apps that are available, with the goal of maximizing learning and engaging our students. So yun lang, just don't be afraid to explore. The second one would be to just do it, na parang Nike, just do it. Whatever it is that you plan on doing, no, I'm actually talking about myself. So June, whatever it is you're planning to do, be it a YouTube channel or a vlog or whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't keep comparing yourself to others, who are already there, in the high level. Now, of course, you would get there slowly but surely. And then the last one would be share. This one really resonated with me during the symposium, that we should not be afraid to share our skills and knowledge with everyone who's willing to listen to you. So yun po, pagbalik ko talaga sa Pilipinas, I said, I will really, even if no one wants to hear me, or no one wants to listen to me, then I will still share. So I have my social media accounts, and I will be using those platforms so that I can reach out to as many educators and students that I can, so that I can share my knowledge. Kasi sayang naman pagiging champion, if you just keep it to yourself. Those knowledge and skills should be shared with everyone. Yun na po sa akin. Explore, do it, and share.
Very nice. Thank you, yan. Totoo
Thank
yan.
you po.
Miss June, sabi nga mo kanina, yun lang din yan. Totoo yan. Take the first step lang talaga. Just do it, sabi mo nga. No? Thank you, Miss June. Okay, let's go to the next one. Who'd like to volunteer next? Si Sir or Miss Wang?
Sir Alvin, are you
Sir
okay
Alvin?
na? Sir Alvin?
Sir Alvin, let's check. Go ahead, Sir
Do I
Alvin.
sound
No, ganun pa din, Sir Alvin.
Ganun. Yep. Okay. Sige. Let's go with the...
I'll go na, Sir Gary.
Go ahead, Sir Charles. Go.
All right. So, for me, parang to summarize all of what happened on the symposium po is 2 words. Carry on. Ayan. Carry on. So, for me, there's no such thing na parang hindi yan tama because we all have different perspective. At nakita po talaga natin yon when it comes to the symposium. We all have different perspective, and we all have different approach when it comes to the problems na meron tayo na kinakaharap. But sometimes yung tingin natin, as educator, yung mga ginagawa natin or what we are doing inside our classroom, parang it doesn't make sense and it doesn't bear fruit at the moment. But if we are we have perseverance po on continuing doing something for our student, makikita talaga natin yung fruit of our labor in the future as long as we continue po noon. And we saw that sa different stories that we have on those 3-day symposium po. Yung mga narinig natin na different stories, yung mga open mic, yung mga open mic po ng mga co-champions natin. And these stories are not useless. Hindi talaga siya yung lagi yung parang hindi naman siya nagbe-bear fruit, parang di ko rin naman yung kailangan or uh, it is not something I want at the moment. Okay? But these champions po, they are carrying on. Like, they carry on, they still continue what they are doing. And para nakita nila yung impact ng ginagawa nila doon sa mga students nila. And yung conversation of using technology inside the classroom, and this technology po, it adds or contributes to the holistic approach in our education po. And para in the future, okay, in the future po, no, hindi lang tayo yung champions, yung mga students natin as well, yung mga champions. And they are advocating what we are advocating right now. That is education for all. And that's my specific takeaway po for this symposium. So yan po.
Thank you, Sir Charles. Ayan. Just do it. At saka yung term mo ay, ano?
Carry on.
Carry on. Yan. Di ba? Simula lang eh. Pare-pareho lang. Pero yan. Very true. Ang hirap kasi i-express. They have to experience the symposium. Yun na lang, ano? They have to experience the symposium. Sir Kirby, go ahead.
Sige po. Before I proceed, maybe Sir Alvin is ready now.
Ready na ba?
Sir Alvin, sige
Let's
nga.
check
Try
again.
natin.
Try ulit
Try
natin.
lang.
Do I
Very
sound
short.
much better po?
Ayan.
Mukhang okay na.
Ayan.
There you go.
Sir Alvin.
Thank you po. For me, again, for my takeaway from the Champion Symposium is really championing for collaboration. As I mentioned earlier, it was really in my application that I really would love to I would like to foster a culture of collaboration, supportive environment, and it's great that I really and highly felt that during the symposium. I I I heard a lot of encouragement coming from my fellow champions telling me that you should do it too, you can do it. And with that, it gives me a sense of uh, medyo naging emotional. Sorry.
It's
Uh,
okay.
as I mentioned with some of my fellow champions, I'm embarking on a new chapter of my life. And it's amazing that the destiny is giving me the
Signal.
it's giving me the opportunity to see things in a different light, because before going into the symposium there were really a lot of doubts, there were really a lot of questions inside my head na, did I do the right decision? But when having and being in the symposium is one of the best signs that I could ever possibly ask for, that I'm off to something great. And it's amazing to have that huge amount of support coming from different people, not just from the Philippines, but in the different parts of the world. Yun po.
Ganun talaga, Sir Alvin, no? Just don't be afraid. We're just here for you, no? Kaya andito ang mga champions, right? Yan. Thank you, Sir Alvin. Okay, I think, Sir Kirby, you're next.
Thank you, Sir Gary, Sir Alvin. Thank you. I only have two big takeaways. For my first one, I would like to inspire in case we have DepEd teachers who are watching right now and currently Google Educator certified, whether you're a trainer, innovator, or probably one like Miss MJ na coach na rin, or aspiring pa lang, di ba? Nakalinya na. As someone DepEd teacher, we know that it's not an easy process, especially going abroad or processing the travel permit. I've done all the legal ways so that this journey will become possible. So one thing na natutunan ko, or I can consider it as takeaway, is that pag may gusto tayo, ipaglaban natin. Like, really, ilaban natin siya. And manalig tayo that we can do things. We can make it possible. We can, makakamit natin yan siya, di ba? Kahit anong hirap and challenges, gawin lang muna natin. So, that's one thing that I've learned. Bago man po ako makarating talaga, I have a very challenging journey. Bago pa man ako makarating sa Singapore, it was very challenging. I'm traveling from south to north just to process. Ako mismo yung nag-aayos ng papeles ko. And if you're a deputy teacher right now, and you're wanting to become a Google champion in the future, you want to experience the learnings, the journey that we've also experienced, I hope ilaban niyo po yung journey, ilaban ninyo yung proseso, di ba? Huwag kayong susuko, hindi porke, we know that, mahirap talaga, di ba? Mahirap yung mga proseso, may mga challenges, pero I hope ilaban po natin. And my number 2 takeaway is that as a teacher, my heart really goes to seasoned teachers. Like, just like my mom, I am a son of a 62-year-old teacher, and sobrang grabe yung support ko with seasoned teachers in our community. So, sa dami ng natutunan ko, of course, there are technical, edtech-related, and there are some transactional procedures na natutunan ko. Napapaisip ako bago ko umuwi from Singapore na paano ko to i-share? Paano ko i-inspire yung mga seasoned teachers kung these are all technical, if these are not their niche? So I asked one of the Googlers there, if I'm not mistaken, it's Jim. He said this to me that I have to focus on learning and not just about technology. When I presented to those seasoned teachers, I should listen to them and I should go where they're at. So, sobra akong na-challenge at na-excite akong umuwi having that takeaway kasi totoo naman, it's not always about the technology, it's not always about the tools. Since 2020, pinag-uusapan yan sa buong Pilipinas. So, this time, let's focus on the learning. I'm excited right now how to share this to the teachers, to the seasoned teachers we have in our community. And I'm excited to learn, to listen, and share to them kung ano yung natutunan ko sa buong experience ko sa Google Symposium. Kasi not everyone has the same energy, has the same level of acceptance, di ba? We all know that, especially sa mga seasoned teachers natin. Pero hindi yun dapat mag-end for an excuse sa age or whatsoever. So as an edtech leader in our community, I'm very much eager now. Mas na-energized ako, mas prosigido ako, di ba? Not just to share, but to also transform these teachers, even if they're seasoned teachers, to become a leader to other seasoned teachers as well. So that's my biggest takeaway po. Those 2 are my biggest takeaways.
Thank you, Sir Kirby. Kasi na-ignite talaga tayo ng symposium, no? Kaya we are inviting everyone to join the symposium. Sandali, baka nagtataka yung iba, sino ba yung mga champion nga pala, no? Baka ako ba yun? Or baka nila alam kung sino yung champion. Champions are Google Certified Innovators, Google Certified Trainers, and Google Certified Coaches. So, kayo po ay nakatanggap ng email. Ano? Huwag niyo pong, baka po kasi natambakan ng email ninyo, no? Just look for the Google for Education Champion. Look for it doon sa subject when you search the email. So, baka nakatanggap po kayo. Tingnan niyo po yung email niyo and apply for the upcoming symposium in in Australia. Meron pa sa ibang bansa, pero yung pinakamalapit po dito sa atin ay Australia and Japan. Yan. Okay, natabag na lahat. Last question na tayo kasi ang sarap ng kwentuhan natin, ano? Napapasarap tayo. Kulang talaga yung 1 oras at kalahati. So let's go to our last and final question. Yan. What advice would you give to what advice would you give to new Google for Education champions who are looking forward to attending the symposium and visiting Google headquarters in the future? Ayan. This time, para mas mabilis, let's limit it to 2 sentences. Ayan. Possible ba? 2 sentences? Sige, tignan natin. Di ba? Sabi nga kanina, 15 minutes break. Sabi ni Ms. MJ, dapat tapos na ito. Game.
Okay, sige, ayan.
Sige, yeah, Miss Weng,
Ayan.
go ahead.
So, in a one-liner, continue to share, continue to share, inspired, and continue to grow. Keep on your goal. Don't give up. Just stay connected with the person and focus on what you're doing and be the best.
Ayan.
That's
Thank you,
it.
Miss Weng. Okay, let's have Miss June next. Miss June, kaya ka? Go.
Alright, sir. Sinulat ko na para mabilis tayo. And one-liner ko, maiksi lang. Take the risk and be inspired.
Yeah, and thank you, Miss June. Let's have Sir Alvin. Go ahead, Sir Alvin.
I will run it with a quote na lang po. There's a saying that the journey to 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Ayan. Naku, wala na ako tuloy sasabihin kasi yun din thought ng sasabihin ko. Thank you, Sir Alvin. Sir Kirby.
2 sentences, be yourself and know your niche. Sa dami ng matututunan po doon, stick to your core, know why you're doing it. Thank you po.
Yeah. Thanks, Sir Kirby. Miss MJ, ikaw naman, ano ang iyong advice?
Sa akin simple lang, stay strong and stay united. Yan. Kasi,
Ayan.
yan. Thank you po.
Thank you, Miss MJ. Sir Charles?
Okay, sa akin po, seize the moment. Yan, as simple as that.
Ayan.
Seize the moment.
Thank you, Sir Charles. Ayan, no? So, meron pa bang hindi ako natawag? Natawag na lahat.
No, sir.
Ako pa. Okay, ayun, nasabi na lahat kanina. I think you just have to take the first step. Do it. Maraming challenges, sabi ni Sir Kirby, pero it's worth the effort. Tama, Sir Kirby? It's worth all the hard work. Ano? So, we highly encourage everyone to join the next symposium. So, if you're a trainer, a Google Certified Innovator, or a coach, this is a different experience. If you have attended the face-to-face session before, if you're an innovator, this is different. This is different. For trainers, we highly encourage everyone. A lot of Filipino trainers are here watching and here in the Philippines. Iba po ang trainer sa innovator at sa coaches. So if you're a coach, meron din po tayong mga coaches dito sa Pilipinas. We highly encourage you to join the Google for Education Champion in Australia or Japan. But mas maganda po kasi sa Australia kasi Japanese po yung language na gagamitin nila sa Japan. So check your emails po. Check your emails. We can't really express how great it was, no? How great it was. One word to describe, last na lang to. Raan tayo. One word to describe the, schedule of the symposium. We have upcoming symposiums po. The next one is in Sunnyvale, in California, so on October 1. Tapos po, yung susunod dyan ay sa Brazil on October 16 or 18. Sorry, malabo na mata. And then in Mexico on October 25. And then in Ireland on November 6. November 6. And then on December 6 sa Australia. Ayan. Masarap din magpasko doon. So, gawin nyo. Doon na rin kayo magpasko kung gusto ninyo sa Australia. And then the last one will be in Japan on March 26, 2024. Yan. To describe your everything, one word lang. Ito, challenge naman ngayon sa ating mga champions. One word to describe the symposium and your experience. Let's go with Sir Charles. Ikaw naman.
All right. Empower.
Ayan, thank you. Empower. Sir Alvin.
Amazing.
Miss MJ.
Great.
Ayan, Miss Weng. Na-freeze yata si Miss Weng. Go ahead.
Collaborative.
Yan. And Miss June.
Inspiring.
Ayan. Sir Kirby.
Worthy.
Yan. Sa akin, awesome. Ang hirap i-describe eh. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, fellow champions, for everything, for sharing your time. Thank you to all the viewers from Facebook and from YouTube. Siguro if you have any question, just reach out to us. Ano? Saan ba kayo mako-connect, or how can the audience can connect with us? In my case, Facebook, ando naman ako, Gary Garcia. YouTube, I'm also there. Miss June, Sir Charles, Sir Alvin, Sir Kirby, Miss MJ, Miss Wang, go ahead, tell them how they can connect with you if they have any question or inquiries. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we have another episode at 9:30. Kasi bitin po ang oras. Yan. So we will continue with this kwentuhan. So, Miss, anything, Miss MJ, Miss June, how they can connect with you?
You can, you
sige,
can
Miss Wang
message
muna.
us in the
Facebook page.
Yeah, you can message us in the Facebook page.
Okay. How about Miss June?
Yes po. So if they have questions, they can just look for us. We have personal Facebook accounts, and we also have YouTube channels actually. And but we will be promoting these YouTube channels soon. So just watch out for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
Sir Alvin, Miss MJ, Sir Kirby.
To me po, you can reach me through the same handle, Alvin Balaba, for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and also through YouTube, Slapside Hacks, if you have time to subscribe. Thank you.
Yan. Sir Kirby, handa mo na yung YouTube mo, ha?
Yes, sir. It's Sir Curvy Lectures right now. Wala pa po siyang masyadong laman, but hopefully soon it would have more engaging contents. And follow me on my Instagram. It's CurvyXC. It's over here. There we go. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Sige. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, mga manonood, napapaguro. Sana po ay magkita-kita tayo. I'm excited to have the face-to-face session of the Filipino champions. Excited na kayo doon?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
So we're looking forward to it. So
It's
para po sa
time.
mga para po sa mga hindi pa level 1, level 2, because it's a requirement to be an innovator, trainer, or coach. Iyan po, andito po kami lahat to assist you to take your level 1 and level 2 and help you become an innovator, trainer, and coach. Okay? Yan. Any last word from anyone?
Thank you lang po. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Salamat po,
Everybody, for all our
salamat.
friends from the Google Champion Symposium, thank you for watching and joining us tonight.
Yes.
Yes
Thank you
po.
so
And to
much
all
for
of
the
you,
support.
thank you so much.
Thank you
Maraming
po.
salamat po. Paalam po.
Sir
Bye.
Raymond,
Magandang
thank
gabi sa
you.
inyong lahat.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to
Thank
Miss
you,
Mary, Sir Adrian, and
Raymond.
Sir
Thanks.
Miss
Yes
Mary,
po.
Sir Adrian. Good evening po.
Sir Adrian.
and Mary, thank
Everyone.
you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.